Hi.
Hello.
And welcome to Elle
and Lou's
Inconceivable Podcast, episode 17. Are you going to try and do a 17? Yeah. 17. What?
7? Is that the other way around? 7? Looks like a 7.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh, do you say so?
All right. This is Elle, my daughter. I'm Lou, the mom. This is the Inconceivable Podcast, where we talk about all stupid things, stuff that's happened to us in the week, inconceivable moments, idiotic stories that we've heard, and everything else.
Sophie's so early. Hi, Sophie.
Wow, hi, Sophie. You might be here for the whole thing, or you're leaving us early to go for a blooming meal at Nando's again or something. I don't know. But, yeah, we are here. We are ready to go, and we've no idea what we're talking about. We've just wrote a load of nonsense down, and we're going to get on with it. So, welcome and enjoy. We start, as we always do, and I say it every week, we start as we always do, with our inconceivable moments of the week. And Elle can go first with her wonderful story
of
the dead rat.
Yeah, well, mine's quite brief, but when was it? Yesterday? Went on a dog walk.
Can I just say something first? I already knew that rat was there because the day before, someone, Jane, the little old lady with the dog, had told me, be careful when you go in the park because there's a dead rat on the footpath.
Oh my God, she was already there for longer. That's so sad. But, yeah, at the front of the park, there's a gate, and literally lying outside was a poor dead rat. It was so sad. He was on his belly like that.
Like he's sleeping.
Like
he was sunbathing.
Yeah, with all flies around him. It was really sad. And I'd already seen him, but we'd come out after our walk.
And forgot about him.
Well, yeah. So I'd carried on walking, and I'd felt something under my foot. And they'd cut the grass that day, so I thought it was like a clump of grass. I looked back, and it was the dead rat. And I'd literally brushed him with my foot, and he was rolled over on his back.
Flicked him over onto his front, so then he was lying like that, getting the other side of his body suntanned.
Yeah. So
off his guts hanging out.
I kicked the poor dead rat. I felt really bad, and then we saw him again today, didn't we?
Animal cruelty.
Yeah, and he's back on his back.
Somebody else has kicked him, I think.
Yeah, so someone else has rolled him over.
So there's like rat body parts on Ellie's Crocs. It's lovely. It's lovely, isn't it?
Got DNA on there.
DNA? Mm-hmm. What if you merge into like a human crossed rat?
How?
I don't know. What if you've got like a crack in your dry skin on your feet and the DNA goes into the hole and you start getting like whiskers growing and little ears coming out your head and you'd be so sweet, wouldn't you?
That's the most far-fetched thing I've ever heard.
You'd be no furry.
Can you stop? I'd literally rather want a zombie apocalypse than whatever you're
don't start on the zombie apocalypse yet because we'll get to that after. So yeah, so Elle's inconceivable moment is kicking a dead rat, which I think is a really horrible thing to do, and I was disgusted with her.
It was an accident. It wasn't intentional.
So my inconceivable moment is
a
spider. I was so brave. Can I just say that I think it's because I didn't have time to think. But I have said to you today that I'm actually like, I feel like I might be ready to pick one up by a leg.
Yeah,
if it was a large daddy long leg, but only daddy long legs. But I was at work and my mate, I collect food from Aldi, like food that's going to be thrown away, that's on its last days, to take to work for people who are like struggling. And we got a bowl of fruit with loads of apples in. And my mate Steve, who come into work, he was like, you do realise there's a little spider running on this apple? And when I say little spider, it was like a money spider, but it was probably only a little bit bigger. It was like the size of 4 ants put together in a family. So it's probably like about that big.
That's still quite small.
And it was sitting on this apple. And in my head, I was thinking, if somebody moves the apple, it's going to be in there and nobody's going to find it because it's underneath all the apples. So I was just so brave, and it was like instinct. Like, with the zombie apocalypse, like I know what to do. I knew what to do. So I just picked the apple up. Well, as I picked the apple up, the spider's on the top of the apple. And I thought, I'm going to be really brave. I'm just going to carry this apple outside and throw the spider away. It started to run. and it was on like a conveyor belt. So I was twisting the apple while I was walking, so it was like on a little like a mouse ball. I was going, oh! I got to the back door and I got so scared. I just lobbed the apple with a spider on across the bins, across the car park. Some bird will get to eat it. But I come in and I was like, oh my God, I've dealt with a spider. Oh my God, it happened so quickly. I didn't have time to panic. And then, as soon as I thought it, my hands was like, there's a spider. But I've actually killed a daddy long leg today and I got very close to one and I thought, I really think I could just like pick one up by a leg and throw it. It's not at you. That would be funny then. Would you like that?
No, it would not.
It would
would not.
It would be funny.
No,
But
it would not.
I actually think I might be brave enough to do it at some point.
Well, you
Maybe
do
when I'm
that.
about 70. I'll
Yeah.
work myself up to it, you know. But I think it's possible.
Mm.
Yeah. So then was our inconceivable moments of the week.
Have you seen the film Ben?
Yes. Yeah, that's the film. No, I keep telling you about that. It's
What
a
one's
film.
that?
Michael Jackson. He sang a song called Ben. Ben, the two of us need look no more. I can't sing. We both know what we've been looking for. If you ever look behind and don't know what you find, it goes on and on and on. Beautiful song.
Okay.
Makes you cry. And he actually did a video, and it's all about a little boy who befriends a rat in the sewers.
Oh.
And not when the rat goes missing, he sings this sort of, if you ever look behind and don't know what you've always got a friend in me.
Oh, that's so
And it's
sweet.
so cute. But you know, I need to find a copy of that. It is a really good film, actually.
Mm.
What's this?
Hello. Hi.
I support genocide.
We don't know.
I don't know who Jenna is, but she's got into an argument with a boyfriend. A boyfriend horrible is vile.
Don't say that.
And I'm supporting
Don't say
Jenna.
that.
I'm on genocide.
No, don't say that because we don't know the argument.
Oh, okay, that's true. That's true. I might not be on genocide. Can you give us some context,
I'm
please?
not opinionated.
Okay.
I don't have an opinion.
And hello to whoever's just joined and said hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so there was that inconceivable moment of the week. But there was something else I said I was going to mention, didn't I? And I forgot what it was now.
I don't know.
And my dementia's kicked in again.
Yeah.
There was something else.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something inconceivable. I posted a video a few weeks ago of Becky Hill forgetting the lyrics when we went to see her at HMV. Posted it on TikTok. My first hour. It's our first video to reach over 10k in views. I was so excited. I was like, when are we getting a payout? Are we going to get a check? So we got over 10k views, but I don't think we do we?
No, but I think it was a really good video anyway.
It was a really good video.
Yeah.
It was. And it's building every day. I'm still getting like 100 and 200 likes a day. So I think we've gone viral with that video.
I know you probably don't know me. I'm your favourite year 7. Oh, okay.
Who's your favourite year 7? Who could it be? Is it the little guy? Is it the little guy from the play? What's his name?
You forgot his name? Oh.
Yeah, because you talked about him and I forgot what's his name.
That's horrible. You should know his name.
Addy the Baddie.
Addy the
Baddie. Is Addy on? Addian. That's his full name now, is he?
Huh?
Addian.
Addian.
You see?
Addian.
God, I'm good, I am, ain't I?
Oh, well,
do you think that is it him? Get us to 1k if you want him.
So, should do the update.
Yeah, we'll do the weekly updates. Right, so I've had quite a boring week and nothing happened to me till about Thursday. So you can start.
Yeah, mine's quite the opposite.
I've just been at work all week. I've been really boring. And you've had a busy start to your week and then
yeah, exactly.
a very quiet.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
So I knew.
Hi, Addy the Baddie. Do you know what? You actually nearly made Ellie cry when she left school. And it was simply because she couldn't see you anymore.
Yeah, I remember speaking to my friends and we was like, oh, we don't want to leave Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all felt really bad.
Yeah. Oh, bless.
But I've already told everyone that I'm going to come visit them again anyway. So it's not like I'm leaving. I'll always be here.
And just to stress her out.
Go on then.
12 days to go.
12 days, yeah.
12 days to exam results. 12 days. So, Addy, if you want to sit ours, you have to come down to the school and help us celebrate our rubbish results on the 22nd.
Oh, wow, thanks. But the thing is, I'm looking forward to my Nando's. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
And if you get good results.
Well, they'll still...
If you get bad results, I'm sending you to chicken.com to get poisoned.
If I get good results, I'm still going Nando's anyway. I'll go without you.
Okay.
Simple as.
You're going to get on with your week then, or what, love?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so on Monday, I met up with my friends because my friend lives by, like, Dartmouth. So we went out for the day. We mainly just, like, it was just a day to meet up, really, because we haven't seen each other because the twins were away for 2 weeks. So it was just for all of us to meet up.
And I was stalking you from home.
Yeah, as you do. We went to, like, the little ruins bit. So we went around there. We ended up burying our friend.
I actually thought they'd all died because someone posted a Snapchat and it was literally pictures of all of them lying in graves.
In a grave, yeah.
I thought there'd been a mass murder at the park.
We found a tiny grave and we was like, everyone lie in it. So we literally went around trying to find flowers and made a bouquet of flowers for the person to hold. Yeah, and we wrote like taken too soon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
it was quite scary. But the funny thing is, I've got like her and her mates on Snapchat because I'm quite sad like that.
Yeah.
And there's a location part, and if you click it, you can actually see exactly where they are at that point. So I was like, oh, she's by the pool. Oh, she's down by the ruins. Oh, they're walking across the field.
Yeah, because we eventually got separated because Caitlin and Finn wanted to go one way and me and Morgan immediately went, we're going to run off and leave them. So we ran off down the main path and we didn't know where the others went. So we ended up following them, well, where we thought they went on the location, and we ended up back in Samuel Valley out of the forest. And we ended up feeding squirrels. Me and Morgan.
And she didn't really get her finger bit off this time, so that was quite good.
Yeah, we met a squirrel and it was, she was really friendly. It was a mum. She was so friendly. She kept taking it out. We was feeding him crisps. We was feeding the squirrel crisps.
Yeah, salt and vinegar.
No, it was cheese and onion.
Cheese and onion. There's probably loads of dead squirrels down the park now because I don't know if cheese and onion flavoured crisps is the best thing to get them to eat, really.
No, the squirrel is probably dead, but I mean, she enjoyed it.
Yeah, but they are like rats. They do eat anything.
Yeah, so I named her Mama Susie. So me and Morgan sat there for a while and we found out that Caitlin and Finn was back where they were before. So we eventually met up after.
Yeah, Sophie just said that she saw the story.
Yeah, Sophie saw the story. Yeah.
I was disgusted. I was just like, look at all this crap going on in the world and I'm lying in graves. I mean, really. But
yeah, and then we buried Finn with a bunch of rocks, which took absolutely forever. But I mean, it was fun.
Okay.
We got a bunch of photos and everything. And then we went back to Finn's house and it was all right day.
So it's been out a lot. It's like a nature walk on Tuesday as well.
Tuesday was
kidnapped all day Tuesday, weren't you really?
Yeah, Tuesday. It was really like a spontaneous thing because it was like about 9 o'clock in the morning and like the twins had messaged me and they was like, oh, are you free today? I was like, yeah, why? And they're like, oh, well, our mum's like meeting a friend and there's a spare like seat in the car, so we was just wondering if like anyone wanted to come. And I was like, well, I'm not doing anything, I'll ask you. And you was like, yeah, it's fine, you're with an adult. And I was like, yeah, I don't even know where I'm going, but I mean, I'll join anyway. And I was like, great, well, if you want to come, we'll pick you up at like 10:30. And this message was at like 9:30, so I'm like, wow, I've only got an hour to get ready now.
It's so funny. I mean, she's like 16, she's going out with an adult and some young adults. So she's messaging me like, oh, the twins have asked if I can go on this nature walk, blah, blah, blah. So I ring her and I was like, yeah, okay, just get ready. And she's like, oh, thank you for letting me go. And I'm like, thank you, I've not locked you in the house forever. You can't go out.
I feel like if that was me, it's just like, it was a really sudden thing we was kind of dropped on. And like, because you'd already gone to work, so I just like get a text message saying I'm going to go out with the twins in like an hour and I don't know where I'm going and I'm going to be gone. It's like, I don't know. But
yeah, but you know, I can track you on Snapchat anyway.
Yes, I know, clearly. But yeah, I mean, it's for safety, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got there. We went
it's not really, I just like to stalk you.
Well, yeah. But we went to Chase Water. It was really nice. And the weather was nice as well. It was hot. So we went and got food and then we did like well, we was going to do a walk around the entire pool, but it was massive.
You didn't find any adders then?
No, but we did end up getting a little bit lost in between because as the twins do, they like to take paths that on the main path.
It gets me because as I've got older, I think I've got more scared because years ago I used to go down the forest and that, and I'd find every like dark pathway and go, oh, I wonder where that leads, and I'd just disappear, and I wouldn't think about getting lost. But there's times we've gone out and you've gone, oh, should we pop down there? What's down them steps? And I've gone, no.
Yeah.
You don't know. There might be some weird bloke down there flashing his pants at us, or there might be like a monster come out the trees and eat us. I get really scared. I was thinking to myself, well, what if I get lost and I'm still there at 3 a.m?
Yeah, true.
And get attacked by badgers or something.
The twins have no fear.
No.
So we went down a different path. There was still a way around. There's a bunch of stings and all that, but Caitlin put on some music. It was full on blasting it out of phone full volume. We were singing as we were just going down this path. We didn't know where we was going or anything. But I need to send you the photo so you can show the people.
Why?
But we made a friend that day. We came back and the twins' mum had found a frog.
Oh, yeah. I love frogs.
Oh, and he was so cute.
I love him.
We named him Fred the frog.
No, that's a boring name.
It is a bit boring.
I'd have had Francesca.
That's just ugly.
Oh, you always name him male names? How did you know it was a male frog?
I didn't name him. I didn't name
Could
him.
have been feminine.
I don't know, but not Francesca.
I had a 3-legged toad for about 5 years that used to come and see us.
I always go down random paths. It's more fun. It is pretty fun.
It is, but it's scary. I get scared.
Yeah, same to be fair, but the twins have no fear, so that's why I feel all right. And they're just one of them where it's like, if we don't know where we're going, we'll make our own path. They're sort of those sort of people.
But you've got to think of zombie apocalypses now. Because if you're trapped somewhere and you hear a crack in the trees, you've got to figure out how to run and escape. And you've got to find yourself a weapon, pointed stick or something. You have to think of all consequences
So
now.
back to Fred. Let's just... But Fred...
You didn't lick the frog, did you?
No, we did say that I should try and kiss him.
Oh, God.
I almost did kiss him.
No.
Could have been a prince. You
No,
know
because if some frogs have got like poison on the back end, and if you lick them, you get like, you start hallucinating, like you want a trip.
That's cool.
It's like drugs.
That's fun.
No, it's not. Drugs is not fun. You don't lick frogs.
I'm joking.
Do not lick frogs, please. Don't lick frogs.
But yeah, he was very cute. So we took some photos with him. Yeah, and we just enjoyed the sun really. So yeah, it was a nice day. To be fair, it was just like to get out. So I was glad I went. I was there almost the entire day. We came back. After 6, it was almost 6 o'clock, yeah.
I had a lovely day. I had the whole day to myself. Well, I didn't. I was at work, but then I come home from work and I just switched the telly on, lay on the sofa. It's not lovely. And it was quiet afternoon. I realised that this is what it's going to feel like when you move out.
Yeah,
I can just come home from work, get my pyjamas on, put the telly on, and no one's going to say to me, "Mum, you've been sitting there all day and you've done nothing."
I've never said that.
Yeah, but sometimes I think you think it.
No. Because I'm doing the same.
Well, to be fair, even when you're in the house, it feels like you've moved out because you've got your earphones on up a corner, haven't you? So.
Oh, I'm here.
Who's here? Hi, Finn.
Well done. How's your days been?
Traumatic today.
It's been a bit odd today, to be fair.
Yeah.
Is there anything else to talk about before?
Oh, yeah, but we can say what happened today.
I've
had a bit of a hangover.
Yes.
Because I went for drinky poos yesterday. Decided to pop out with a few of the people from work and down to the pub. I tried to drag Ellie. I was even going to let her have a drink. But she was a little bit unwell and she was not feeling like she wanted to be around any kind of people whatsoever.
No, I was not in the drinking mood.
You was not in the people mood yesterday. You was like...
No, I think I was all worn out from like the start of this week.
I feel like you just wanted to be in a bubble.
Yeah.
So I had drinky poos at the pub. I came home quite early, to be fair, because I had a bit too much to drink.
Yeah, I thought I'd be asleep so I wouldn't have to deal with her. But
so I
came back before I went to sleep.
And I just collapsed on Ellie's bed and spoke to her for a little bit and then left her alone. But yeah, I had a bit of a hangover this morning, so I was feeling a bit miserable. And we've sort of stayed in all day, other than a quick bit of shopping. But then we went over the field to walk the dogs, and I dragged Ellie with me, and thank the Lord Jesus Christ that I did.
Yeah, because to be fair, I didn't want to go, did I?
No, and I just said, Ellie, you're coming with me, you ain't got a choice, get your shoes on, come. But I told you last week, one of my dogs has not been very well on the legs, and obviously she's getting old and decrepit. And it's not like if somebody was chasing you, she could run, you'd have to just leave her. And so we got halfway across the field, we'd seen a crash, and there was an ambulance and a fire engine and that there, wasn't there?
Yeah,
so we
that's fire
wanted
engine,
to go and be nosy.
because we like being
We were a
nosy.
bit sick and twisted, really, because I did say I'd like to see the accident, but not if there was somebody hanging out the car, like in the smash.
Yeah,
but I just wanted to see what happened because I'm a bit nosy. So we tried to cut across the back of the field and go a short walk to go and have a look. And I heard this noise. Oh, it sounded like a massive dog fight, didn't it?
Yeah, it did
just
sound
like
really bad, yeah.
Dogs screaming and barking. And I could see these two big black dogs running by the edge of the field. And I just went, Ellie, run. Run! And the first thing that came to mind was get down the bank.
Yeah, because we was on the bank.
Steep, isn't it? And it's got like brambles and that in.
It was really overgrown.
I don't know if he's got balance because he does dance or something, but I just trotted off with Bailey down the bank. And I'm going, Ellie, I'm going to fall. And I'm trying to drag my old decrepit dog through the brambles, making sure she don't fall. And all I can envisage is falling flat on my face and squishing my dog like a pancake because she was all elderly, walking along slowly in front of me while I'm trying to get down this bank. And I ain't got no balance, have I? Like, I will fall over fresh air. I'm surprised I made it to the bottom.
I think it was the adrenaline, to be fair, because I just didn't think, because usually on slopes, I'm like, I'm going to fall.
Yeah.
But
there wasn't even a tree to hang on to.
Yeah, there wasn't.
No. And when I got to the bottom, I was like, quick, we need to go. And I was walking up. And my hands, my knees,
shaking really
even
bad,
my knees was knocking because all I was thinking was, if this dog runs over, my dogs are going to stand a chance. I need to escape. But obviously, by the time we got home then, the ambulance and that had kind of moved on, hadn't they?
Yeah.
But we did go and have a nose, and there just seemed to have been a nasty crash.
It does look quite bad, to be fair, yeah.
I hope everyone's okay. There was a lot of people standing around, so I'm assuming there was people out the car. But the white car, the whole front smashed in, wasn't it? Yeah. So, but other than that, we've had like a boring day. I've been having a walk.
Oh, Sophie says there was a huge crash on the dual carriageway. They blocked it all off. Oh, no
Which dual carriageway?
I don't know. Apparently there was 3 cars though.
Oh no, Finn, poor Betty, you need to come and give her cuddles. I've got to take her to the vets on Tuesday. I'm hoping it's not sad news, to be fair, but we'll just have to see what happens. I'm trying not to think about it too much. Yeah. So, yeah, and then we had another dog incident the day before, because I went to walk the dogs on the morning. Say, this is why I feel unsafe. Because I've got little dogs. I've said when anything happens to these, I'm not having any more dogs. If I ever change my mind, I'm getting the biggest ass dog I can ever find, because I cannot be seen with a small dog anymore. It scares me. As soon as I see a big dog, I go into panic mode, don't I? I don't enjoy dog walking at all. But the day before, I took the dogs a walk down by the underpass, and there was 2 guys in high-vis jackets with this cone, and they were shouting, go back, go back. And I was like, no, I want to walk my dogs. He said, go back, look up there. So I was looking for a car accident, and there was a great big gingery brown dog lying on the embankment, look, inches from the roundabout where all the lorries and everything was going past. So I just fled. I thought, I waited to find out if this dog's dead or alive. I'm leaving. So I run home and put something on Facebook. If anyone's lost a dog, they need to go and fetch it. And it became a big thing on Facebook. There was about 4 or 5 people all went down to try and rescue it. And it has gone to a vet and it seems to be okay. But it was gorgeous. It was so timid and scared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't show you the video, did I? Oh, it was such a shame. You could see he was sitting down or hunched over. He was absolutely petrified when this woman was trying to put a lead on him. And but you could see his tail between his legs was still wagging. And he even gave this woman a paw. It was like as if to say, thank you for rescuing me. So that was quite sad. But at least he's in a safe place now.
Sophie says the dual carriageway is one by Asda.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, that gets busy down there as well, doesn't he?
I'll come down soon.
Yeah, you better. You better.
Don't worry, I miss you, Lou. What about me?
No, nobody misses you.
No one misses me.
Nobody misses you.
No, I want to see your mum. None of them care about me.
I know. It's a bit weird, though, do you not think? All these 16-year-olds want to hang around with me? Or is it weird that I want to hang around with 16-year-olds?
I think it's weird on both sides, to be fair. I think I just need to leave the friend group.
I don't feel like I'm my age. That's what it is. I still feel like a kid.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well,
but then sometimes I say some things and I think I really shouldn't be saying these things around you boys, but I've got no filter. I have no filter. I can't help it.
Yeah, you are quite bad.
So I think that's everything for this week. God, we have had a boring week, haven't
It has
we?
been, yeah.
I don't know if nice KFC, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we did. That was nice.
That was lovely. Oh, can I just say, I'm absolutely obsessed with KFC chips. I don't know what they've done to
It's
these
the best decision they've ever made.
These seasoned chips, they need a gold medal for what they've done, because I could eat them all day, every day. They remind me a lot of the festive fries that they used to do at Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just beautiful. I think I might go and get a job in KFC just so I can eat all the chips.
What does Finn say? It's because she's down with the kids.
I am.
She's not.
I'm in the cool moms group, and I say. Although the cool moms,
it's full of moms.
The cool moms group had been used since they asked about kayaking.
Kayaking, yeah.
I know.
Sophie says, "I miss you, Eloise. Don't worry." Yes, I miss you too, Sophie. You're the only one I actually like. Oh,
look, say Finn likes the chips as well.
Everyone says they're not good.
I love them. Absolutely love them. You could put them in front of me with McDonald's and Big John's and what's the other one? Burger King chips. Always get KFC.
Oh no, I still love McDonald's though.
No. We had a chicken.com. Can I just warn people, don't ever go to chicken.com.
No.
The chips are like hard potato. And
they're undercooked.
The chicken is like pink. Watery pink chicken.
It's pink.
We bought 12 hot wings. I think we had 3 between us. And then the rest went in the bin because I was scared in case I was going to be poisoned.
I love Nando's chips.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pepper salt on them. Oh.
McDonald's fries are so hit and miss. Not anymore, I don't think.
I do. I think I'm quite... Well, the Westbourne ones...
They salt them better now, so they're not...
They're always a bit like them limp.
I like them limp.
Well, I like them crispy, where they're not long and thin, and you can stand them up. But
no, I like them limp.
No. I don't know. I don't think so. Should we go on to our words of the week?
Yeah, sure.
You've picked these out, and I'm not over keen.
No, me neither.
Well, why did you do it then?
Because I looked up word of the day, and that was the word of the day.
Well, I wouldn't pick them, personally, but I just don't have time to look for a name, because...
Well, then Sophie can share some if she wants then.
The Walking Dead was on, and I don't want to pause it. Which one you having?
I'll have this one.
Oh, because you can pronounce it. Go on, then.
Acumen. And it's when you have good keenness or perception, you can think clearly and make good decisions. So not her, basically.
No, I'm the complete opposite of acumen.
Yeah.
How's your spelling?
ACUMEN.
So if you make good decisions, you are acumen, yeah?
Yeah.
How would you use it in a sentence, Sam? Sick, eh? You don't know, do you?
Oh, I haven't done English in a good while, you know. I'm starting to lose it. Just say you have... Let's move on to your word. I want to know about your word. No, I'm really bad when it comes to putting stuff in sentences. I'm really bad. No, just in general. I'm really bad.
I forgot to pronounce it now. It's something like Zephan... How would you say it?
Isn't it Zephyrian? Zephyrian.
Never heard of it.
It's a pretty word.
And it means to be full of breezes or containing light breezes.
So, like the weather is Zephyrian.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll put it in a sentence then.
Oh, the weather is... Wow, that's a big sentence, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's spelled ZEPHYREAN. I'm really disappointed. I'm not going to leave you with the job of finding words of the week anymore. I think that's absolutely ridiculous.
I looked up words of the day and that's what it gave me.
Yeah, but I like them to have funny meanings. I mean, full of breezes. And the only reason that could be funny is if it was to do with a fart. I had a Zephyrian fart.
That's quite funny.
It was just a very light, breezy fart.
That's quite funny. Yeah. I like that.
A Zephyrian fart. Yeah. I reckon that's good.
If you get Mackies at like 12 at night, they're so good. I'm not awake at 12 at night.
Oh, you think they'd be stale then? Like the ones that have sat there from like 8 p.m? Oh, no.
No, I'm not awake at 12 at night. I'm literally...
Oh, sorry.
Look, why would you... This happens every week. You touch my phone every week and have a go at you because you always mess something up.
I'm so sorry.
You cannot touch my phone.
Jesus, I can't help it, love.
God, it's the way you grip it.
Wow. It's scaring me. Can I just say I haven't bought my... Can you go and fetch my drink? Oh,
Really?
Yeah, get up. Come on, because I'm feeling lazy. I've been lazy all day today. Hurry up.
Yeah, you don't say.
Because I'm getting hot. Do you know, I'm so hot. Do you know what I'm using right now? I'll show you.
Don't show them.
This. This is a dog cooling mat, right? I've actually got it on the floor with my feet on it.
You did not have to expose yourself like that.
The heat, it seems to come out my feet. So I keep sitting with my feet on the cooling mat. And do you know what? If anybody's hot in the night, go out and buy a $3.95 cooling mat off the indoor market in West Brom, right? They're bloody brilliant. And you can put it on your bed and then lie with your legs across it. And you just feel cool all night. My dogs don't get to use a cooling mat because I'm putting them on my bed.
That's horrible. Finn says I'm fast asleep for 10:30. That is true, me too.
Yeah, and look, it's supposed to be 30 degrees. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. I think there's something wrong with the world. Well, I know there is, but I do think there is. And my sister told me we was having no summer.
Yeah, I'm literally going to die one day. You will not find me.
I've got to go to work. There's aircon, but it's getting to work. I'm getting back from work. I'm going to die.
Sitting on a bus.
How was
my school life and who's my favourite teacher? Ooh.
How's your school life? She don't have school. She's finished.
Well, no, how was it? They're saying.
I was going to say, you know.
All the kids are done for school. Oh my God. Don't listen to her. She's dumb.
I was just going to say, I know she's a hobbit, but she's actually 16.
Yeah. How was my school life? You know what? Oh my God, I'm done with high school.
Floated through it, to be fair.
Yeah, because, I don't know, I feel like to reflect. Yeah, it was fine.
Because there was no bullying, really.
Other than people saying I was short.
Yeah. But there's a lot of other things that they could have been bullied about.
Well, it's not bullying, it's a statement. It's the truth, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So,
and you give as good as you get, really, didn't you? It's got a good group of mates most of the time.
Finn says Mr. Usman was so good. Mr. Usman was a funny teacher, man. I miss Mr. Usman. But, I mean, he went... Where did he go? Was it Hawaii or something? I mean, I don't blame him.
My favourite teacher was the music teacher.
Mr. Pillinger.
Mr. Pillinger. I really liked him. He was lovely.
I didn't really have him as a teacher, though. But, yeah, year 7, I don't remember, because that was mostly lockdown. Year 8 as well. The end of year 8 and year 9 was really fun, because it was that sort of period where you didn't have to really... You wasn't in GCSE mode.
Yeah, and you weren't going to do your mocks, and then had you then.
Yeah, exactly. And because it was just coming out of lockdown, it was really lenient. So, like, science was really memorable for year 8 and 9. And also graphics and product design, because I was with literally everyone, all my mates for that. So that was really fun. You used to sit in the back of graphics and, yeah. Year 10 and 11 was a very slow time. Like, year 11, I just wanted it to be over so bad.
I'm just so glad exams are over, because I'm so sick of her leaving everything to the last minute and then going, I've got an exam in maths tomorrow. And I've got six sections to revise. And I'm like, how long is each section? And she's like, 10 pages.
Yeah, no, it was really bad.
Absolutely ridiculous.
But, yeah.
What's Finn saying? He said he went to Dubai.
Oh, Dubai, yeah. I knew it was some hot place.
Miss Bellingham.
Miss Bellingham. I don't remember. Yeah, everyone says Miss Bellingham's really nice. I never really had her teach me. I know she did. I had her for geography, but geography was just so boring. And because when a teacher is so passionate about something that you find so boring, it's just the worst thing ever.
Yeah, but you really like Mr. Hardwick, and I like him.
Everyone likes Mr. Hardwick. Everyone will tell you.
I think he's horrible to the kids, I do.
It's because you caught him shouting at a kid once. I
don't catch him shouting at a kid. I caught him near enough killing a kid. He actually scared me. I was going to go and report it because it scared me. I've never heard anyone shout so in somebody's face so much. It was horrible to watch, to be fair. I'm sure he's a good teacher, but from what I witnessed, I was just like, if he'd have shouted at you like I'd have ragged him up the wall.
Finn says I love Mr. Hardwick, yeah. Because
you don't witness what I witnessed.
Mr. Hardwick was so nice, yeah. Mr. Hardwick was a really nice teacher.
I mean, I'm assuming this child was a troubled child, and I know that he had been in detention a lot and he'd mouthed off and that. And I know teachers have to sort of put the foot down. But the way he spoke, and he was screaming, he's like, I own you, you will listen to me, I own you, he's pointing. And his kid was falling off the table and he was like crying and stuff. And he just kept screaming at him. And I thought, you know, it's a very nice way of dealing with it. I didn't like it.
Mr. Hardwick left? No way.
Yeah, that's probably why, because he knew he was going to get
I thought
sacked.
Mr. Hardwick was staying. I know a lot of teachers left this year because we were the best year group. That's something I stand by. But I didn't know Mr. Hardwick left.
Yeah, there's loads leaving. But to be fair, I can't say too much, but there is a lot going on in the background at that school with staff. And I don't think a lot of people actually like working there, if I'm perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, schooling. Oh, Wolverhampton. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know why I didn't know this. To be fair, I've never... Words. I've never had him teach me, which is kind of upsetting, because I know people have had like a really good time, Mr. Hardwick. And like, even still...
he was the one who was always put in the playground to shout the kids in? Because he's got the loudest gob out of every teacher in the school. Yeah,
because he was originally our year group, what's it called? He was the head of our year group. So he was always on the quad, like, shouting at our year group. But then it changed to Mr. Bishton.
Or someone else might be going to Birmingham school.
Oh, a school in Birmingham? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I mean, it's probably going to be much better, so, I mean, good for him.
I think she's really lucky at school, to be fair, though, because I expected some kind of dramas, but other than, like, a few people irritating you now and again, it really had... You know, there had been a time when she's got up and gone, I ain't going to school. I hate it and I'm not going. There's times she's got up and they said, I'm a bit tired and I don't fancy it today. Please don't make me go. But not for, like, any, like, major reason. Just your miserable self, yeah.
There was quite a few, like, great people in my year. I really liked our year group a lot. I really liked the people in my class as well.
I don't think you really spoke to anybody in your class.
No, but it was, like, as a listener, it was good to, like, watch. Like, I really liked our science class. And I liked our English class, to be fair.
Do you know what always worried me about you? Is you're slightly antisocial.
I am.
But I think you're not a massive people person until you get to know people well. So, I can remember being when she was at primary school and at nursery, and people would be like, hi, Eloise, and she'd just put her head down and carry on walking. And I'd say, Ellie, that's so rude. Why haven't you said hello to that person? You're like, I don't know him. But they know you, and they're saying hello. Say hello back. I don't know what else to say. And
I was really bad.
He wasn't very good at starting conversation starters.
I was really bad, yeah.
And she'd walk past somebody and she'd go, I know them. I said, well, why do you say hello to him? Well, they speak to me first. I said, well, you make the first move and speak to him. But
I'm just not the sort of person at all, because I think it's because I don't know how they see me, because I may know them, but I don't know if they feel like they know me well enough to, like, say hi to me or anything, or have, like, a small conversation with me.
Yeah. But you've got to try and get past that, especially when you get to college.
Yeah, I know, but we're all, like, 16, 17, 18, so I feel like we'll be able to get on easier. But when it's in, like, a younger year, it's different.
Just need to be more social.
Mr. Hardwick was the best art teacher. Yeah, I never had him for art, but yeah, he was a good art teacher, because I know, like, my friends had him for photography. They had a really good time, Mr. Hardwick, for photography.
The worst teacher was what's her face? The deaf one.
Miss Bibb. Oh God, Miss Bibb was so problematic, man. But she was, like, the highlight because she was so problematic.
It wasn't because she was deaf, obviously. I've got nothing against deaf people, but she was just weird.
No, but she did. Wasn't there, like, a thing? There was an article about her because someone asked if she was deaf and she cried.
Yeah, she cried in a restaurant or a shop or something.
Yeah, it was like a coffee shop or something, because they asked if she was deaf and she cried.
Yeah.
But she is deaf. She has hearing aids. So I don't know why she's upset. Because that's like someone saying to me, are you short? And me getting upset because it's the truth, though.
Are you short?
Yeah, and what?
Yeah. Short, eh?
Miss Bibb was so funny. Yes, she was.
Oh, just Sophie, now what happened with Dylan?
I don't think she does. You need to tell us again.
Oh my God, this was, like, so bad.
Because when was this, year 8?
Yeah,
year 8,
I think so. Well, Miss Bibb has got, like, a strange voice in her. Everybody knows, just partly because it's deaf, partly because it's just strange. And Dylan had come to visit, I think, and he was going on and on about Miss Bibb this, Miss Bibb that. She's really annoying and stuff. And then I had, like, you know, you have them phone calls home from the teachers, and it always comes up with, like, George Salters. So, and someone would ring me, hello, it's so-and-so from George Salters, just letting you know, you've just done really well today, blah, blah. I had this random mobile phone number on my phone. And I don't know what made me believe it, but in my head, because we've been talking about Miss Bibb the day before with Dylan, I thought that Ellie had given Dylan my phone number and that Dylan was phoning me, pretending to be Mrs. Bibb. So my phone rang this random number. So I goes hello, and she's like, hello, did Miss Bibb? Did Miss Bibb? And I was like, hello, who? Did Miss Bibb? I'm talking about Ellie. And she's talking really weirdly. I went, okay, Dylan, really funny. So funny. And no, Dylan, Miss Bibb. I was, no, it's not. Dylan, I know it's you. Why are we phoning being stupid, pretending to be Miss Bibb down the phone, whatever. And she just carried on talking, doing, she's done really well in religious education. And she's really known about Christianity and blah, blah, blah. I went, Dylan, this is ridiculous now. You've got me on the phone for ages. You're not Mrs. Bibb. Go away. And he said, okay, Dan, bye. And the phone went dead. I don't think nothing of it. And then I come home from school and I was like, what the hell? If you give Dylan my number.
That's so embarrassing.
And he phoned me pretending to Mrs. Bibb. And she went, no, Mum, that was actually Miss Bibb. I was like, no, it wasn't. It was Dylan. I went, no, it was Miss Bibb. I said, no, it would have come up George Salters and said, Mum, she has a personal mobile phone because she's got hearing problems. She doesn't use the school phones. She uses her own mobile. And I'd actually been shouting down the phone at Mrs. Bibb and calling her Dylan. But the worst thing was, I was a cleaner at the school. So I was scared to go to work because I was cleaning on the section where Miss Bibb was. And she knew I was Ellie's mum, and I was petrified that she was going to come out and go at me for shouting at her down the phone. It's Dylan's. I blame Dylan. It's all Dylan's fault.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was really bad, to be fair.
Oh, God. It gives me, like, second-hand embarrassment.
Oh, God. But I never had to face her. I even went and spoke to one of the cleaners and told them what had happened. And I was like, can you point out which room Miss Bibb's in so I could just avoid her for the rest of my time here? But yeah,
no, she was so
it was bad.
man.
It was really bad, to be fair.
She was the one that got reported for saying the N-word.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I'm surprised she's still there, though, to be fair, after that.
Yeah, because I don't even
But didn't
think...
she read it out of a book or something?
No, she was relaying a conversation that she had with someone.
Oh.
So she had a conversation with someone and she was like relaying it back. But she said it multiple times to like multiple classes and stuff. But it's not even like she got fired from her job. I think she just left. I think.
Oh, is she not there anymore then?
No, she left years ago.
Oh, that's all right then. Oh, I could talk about her. She's horrible. Weirdo.
No,
She's a
hated her
weirdo.
class,
She's a weirdo, she was. Yeah. We finished talking about school now?
Yeah.
Can I go on to my TV moments now?
Sure. So many English teachers said it and passed it off as teaching. Oh, yeah. No, that's right. Because in books as well. No, there was a book that we read. It was of Mice and Men, I think.
What, and there's like a derogative term in there?
Yeah, the N-word, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they got away with it. Crazy.
I suppose if I'm reading it out of a book and I want to explain about sort of racism and that, then I get it. But if it's just relaying a conversation, I could easily like just omit that word out.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see the need to say it.
Yeah. It's not very good.
Miss Mail said it like 3 times. I swear no one likes Miss Mail. I've never had her, but she just seems horrible, man. She told me to stop eating in the corridor on the way to class. I'm like, it's break and I've not eaten. You don't know what's happened in my life. I did not get to eat.
What's happened in my life?
Really bothered me when I get hungry. No, because I was walking to my next class.
She's proper hungry when she's not had food.
No,
you know, it's horrible.
I didn't eat during break, so I was eating on the way to my lesson and she told me to put my food away. I'm not in lesson.
Sophie said she even tried to get him to analyse the word.
No. How are you supposed to analyse that? How are you supposed to analyse that word?
She just wasn't all there. She really wasn't all there. Right, I'm going on to TV moments.
Oh no, because
Ellie's
dying to talk about it.
Ages. The Walking Dead.
She's been dying to talk about it on my days.
I am so obsessed, it's untrue. And I've realised I'm not going to have a life for at least 12 months.
Yeah.
Because I've looked up on Wikipedia today and there is like 7 other spin-off series of The Walking Dead. And one of them is called The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, who is my favourite character. And he's got his own spin-off series. So I'm going to watch the whole of The Walking Dead, and then I'm going to watch Fear of the Walking Dead, and then I'm going to watch The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, and then there's about another 4 other seasons of other stuff to watch as well. I'm currently on season 6. I've got through 6 seasons in a week and a half. Can I now say I'm no longer scared of zombies, and I would protect everybody in a zombie apocalypse because I know exactly what to do. So if zombies do appear, head to my house. I will protect you. I'm going to start carving steaks. Hello.
Huh? Sorry, I fell asleep then. My bad. What was you talking about?
Yeah, so I'm going to start carving steaks to like through the brain and in the brain. Yeah, it's all there. So, The Walking Dead, please, everybody watch it. You need to watch it. You'll all fall in love with Daryl. It's so lovely. Oh my God, he's lovely. I even had a moment. What did I call Ryan today? I called him an arsehole.
You did.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on TikTok, but I've said it anyway. Because one of my characters, I was told he was going to die later on down the line in like season 8 or 9. And I was currently on season 5.
Oh, her face made me laugh.
And I just had to pause the TV and walk out the room because I was crying because I thought he was dead. And then shouted up the stairs, Ryan! And he was like, what? I said, you're an arsehole! And just slammed the door. So he comes down, he's like, what have I done? I said, you lied to me. I said, he's died already. And he was like, no, he hasn't actually died, Mum. You will find out he's hidden under a dumpster truck. So, but yeah, it is becoming
your entire
life and my way of life.
It's all you live and breathe.
Yeah. I actually think,
I think you're going to start seeing visions. I think it may make you schizophrenic.
But you know what? Out of all this time I've been watching, I've only had one zombie dream.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I've had one zombie dream. So I've done quite well. And then there's Strictly. It's starting in September. But there's been like But obviously I was really excited last week because I found out that Pete Wicks is going to be on it. But they've announced like everybody else now. But do you know all this like kerfuffle about the dancers and stuff?
Yeah.
There's only like 5 female celebrities, nearly all males. It's like a lot of the females don't want to do it anymore. But there's Jay out of EastEnders, who I absolutely love, and he's going to be in it as well. There's Shane Ward, who some people might remember from Pop Stars or Pop Idol, who's also been in EastEnders or Corrie. And one of my favourite comedians, Chris McCluskey, I can never say his last name, McCluskey, the blind, I don't know why I pointed up my eyes then because everybody knows what blind is, the blind comedian, and he's going to be in it as well, and I'm dying to see how he's going to cope. I think it's going to be great, and I just cannot wait. I really can't. And
I think that'll be really fun now. And
then we were talking about the fact that Ellie watches nothing on the TV ever. But when we was chatting today, she was telling me that she started watching like 999 Watch Your Emergency clips on YouTube and stuff, and
I put it on the TV today in the background.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah, because I'd put the TV on and that was on, and because I'm weird, I was like, I want to watch it.
But I've discovered we're both quite similar in the fact that I can sit and Ellie can sit through like really horrible, dramatic scenes of people getting hurt and really not affect us. But if I see a dog limping on the telly, I have to leave the room to cry. Do you know what I mean?
Really bad with
animals. Yeah, I'm
bad.
really bad with animals. I just can't cope. But with people, I don't know if in my head I think it's not real, even though it is. But I mean, there's one, I think I showed you a clip, didn't I? This woman, she fell off a wall and landed funny, and her ankle was completely torn open. And it was just attached, a foot was attached by one piece of skin. And she was literally lying on the stretcher. And as they pulled the stretcher along, a foot just literally flopped off and it was hanging by a piece of skin, still in its trainer. But even though she'd gone through all the tendons, the bone and everything, they was able to sew it back on and she was able to still walk on it.
That's crazy.
It is, but some of it is quite graphic, to be fair.
Yeah, because I don't...
Finn watches it, look.
I love that show.
Yeah, it can be quite gory, that, and I do get a bit...
You know, I don't mind watching it in movies, though, because I've watched really graphic, like, movies, and I'm okay with it. But when it's, like, real life, I can't do.
Yeah.
A little bit of blood, and I'm really icky about it.
Oh, my God, she was... Do you know when she was younger, a paper cut was the end of the world.
still is.
You know, yeah, it's still. You only have to see a speck of blood and Ellie's dying. It's really bad, isn't it?
It's
to
just
be fair.
I'm really bad.
I'm surprised you don't like me when you have a nosebleed now.
It's because
You've got brave.
No, I'm in a panic the entire time, but I have to try and calm myself down. Like, it's like I have two people. The one that's panicking, and then my other self has to calm my first self down. Because I'm like, okay, my nose is bleeding. It's bleeding quite a bit. Just get myself downstairs. I need to walk myself through it so I don't over panic because I get really bad.
But now she's I can remember her having a paper cut. And she literally would come to me and she's like, look, I need a plaster. My finger's so bad, I've cut all my finger up. And I'm going, where? Where is the, and it's going to say, I'm going, Bab,
but you're just blind.
It's so obvious. It's like a speck.
No, but paper cuts are really bothersome now because they catch on everything.
Bothersome? How old are you? 90?
No, but that was just
bothersome.
That was the word for the situation.
Annoying, irritating, bothersome. No, bothersome.
Yeah, that's the word it had to be for that sentence.
Wow.
And I fully stand by it. It's really bothersome. So, the way you're looking at me right now.
Bothersome? She's 16 is using the word. Look, I've just dribbled it down there. I was like, I'm so shocked. How can you use the word bothersome? Oh, dear.
Yeah, it was just the right word for that situation. Look, it catches on everything.
Sophie says she's never had a nosebleed.
And I feel like I need to experience one. No, you don't want to.
I can give you one if you want. They're not very nice because the blood drips down the back of your throat and you can just taste blood all the time. It's
That's
not nice.
what I don't like, when you can taste it. I hate the taste of blood. You know when people are bleeding and they just suck it off? It gives me the ick.
Really?
Yeah, because I hate the taste of blood. It's just, yeah. I can't do stuff like that.
You're just not very good with blood at all, are you?
No, I am really bad.
Yeah.
And I was telling you, like, one thing I can't do as well is operations. You know, when they open someone up and they get all their guts out.
See, I can sit through that. If it was a dog, I couldn't.
No, all the organs and everything, I can't do.
I think I could easily work as like in A&E.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't even mind mopping blood and that up. It wouldn't bother me.
No.
But I actually fainted at the vet. So I had work experience. There was work experience existed when I was younger. And
we did work experience.
Yeah, I know, but look, it's not like a new thing. It's happened for years and years. And I always wanted to be a vet. So I said, all right then, I'm going to go and work at a vet. So I approached this veterinary centre and I said, yeah, you can come here for a week. And on my very, very first day, I had a big bowl of cereals. I was all raring to go. Thought I'd go and mop a few cages out and stroke the little kittens and watch the babies and that. And I walked in and the receptionist went, oh, the vet's upstairs doing an operation if you'd like to go up and see him. I was like, it's 9 a.m. on a Monday morning. I don't really want to see an operation. So I went upstairs and I knocked the door and he said, come in. And there was just like a Staffordshire Bull Terrier on its back. And he'd got this clamp pulling his skin open and his belly. And all his insides, messing with all his insides. And there was just blood all over the floor. And you could see that this dog just looked like it was all going to mecky. And I felt funny. And my head was spinning. And he kept saying, come closer. You need to come closer to see what I'm doing. Come closer. And every time I stepped closer, he's like, closer, closer. And the next thing I know, I woke up and I was on a sofa and I'd fainted. So they had to like leave operating the dog to deal with me in case I died.
That's terrible.
And I never went back. I had a lovely week off school. I never
did
went
work
back.
Experience. I watched an eye surgery. Eye surgery. That's interesting.
So I don't know if eye surgery would bother me. It was just that you could see like he was pulling the intestines out and stuff. And my sister got a staffy at the time who wasn't very well, and I think it brought back like trauma of what like she might have to go through. So no, I just couldn't deal with it. Yeah. It's horrible. But yeah, I do like all these, you know, the ones that the helicopter, where the helicopters come, the car crashes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There's a helicopter one, there's 999, what's your emergency? And there's like air ambulance and something else and something else, there's different ones. But I like them all.
It was so weird because I kept poking the eye and it was all squishy. Oh, yeah, I bet they're really squishy.
Yeah. You can eat eyeballs, did you know that? If you go on I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, you might have to eat a sheep's eyeball. And they pop. Apparently,
Yeah, I can imagine them popping.
Apparently, the retina is really hard, and you have to sort of crack it. And as you crack it, the inside of the eye pops, and all that fluid comes out. Then, oh no,
no, I couldn't. No,
couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. But we've been having a discussion today about what to do for our teaching newbie, and I'd read a story about an old man who was actually arrested for lingering at a grave of his wife for 20 minutes. And his wife had just died. She was buried. And all the other mourners had gone home, and he didn't want to leave her grave. And he was there for 20 minutes longer than he should be. And he was actually taken off and put in a cell overnight and fined for sitting at his wife's grave. And I realised that it's against the law to linger at a funeral. And if you linger at a funeral, you can get arrested for it because it's holding up the grave diggers, filling the graves in. And I just thought, well, what an absolutely stupid law, because, you know, people are absolutely devastated that they lost somebody. They obviously want to pay the respects, and you should allow them to stay there a bit longer. He shouldn't have been treated like a criminal. So we decided to look into crazy, stupid laws that make no sense.
Inconceivable
laws.
Yeah.
So this is our teaching you bit. So I'm going to do my singing. Teaching me, teaching you. Aha. There's a bit of a downcast one then.
Yeah, do it again.
I know, I'm not going to. I haven't got the energy.
Really?
It is a stupid law. It is a stupid law. So here's some really ridiculous laws. It is against the law to be drunk in a pub. Did you know that?
Which, when I heard it, sounded very stupid, because I thought the point of the pub was to have alcoholic drinks.
It is, but it's not to get drunk. It is
crazy.
Against the law to be drunk and disorderly anywhere in the public, including a licensed pub or bar. And if you are found to be drunk in a pub, you can be fined up to £200. And the landlord or landlady, they're not supposed to serve drinks to somebody who presents as already drunk, because they can get fined as well. You're only supposed to have 3 or 4 drinks in the pub and then go on. And that law has been in effect since like 1872.
I doubt anyone knows that.
So I broke the law yesterday because I was drunk in the pub yesterday.
And this is on TikTok to say you could get arrested. Not arrested, you could get fined.
I don't care. Do you know it's against the law to fly a kite? You could be breaking the law if you fly a kite. Because it is classed as a danger to the public and a danger to birds. Since 1839, you can get arrested for flying a kite. I've seen hundreds of people fly kites.
I'm thinking of little kids fly kites, isn't it? It's like an
because it can get tangled in a tree and it can affect wildlife. And also, if it gets free, it can
just get rid of kites then, because you can't fly a kite. What are you supposed to do with it?
I don't know, because they do them on beaches and that, don't they? You know, the big kites on the beach. Yeah, but apparently...
I don't see any point in a kite then.
Apparently, it's against the law. Did you know you cannot walk a cow down the street? You can get arrested for walking a cow down the street. You can only walk a cow after 7 p.m. or before 10 a.m. So if it's 10:15 and you've got a cow, don't walk it because you'll get arrested.
Yeah. I don't know who here has a cow, but
I'd love a cow.
Take him for a morning walk at 8 o'clock instead.
I'd love a cow. I want a Highland cow.
Those would be so cute. I'd love a cow.
I want a Highland cow.
I think there's a law where you can't walk a cow down the road between them.
Yeah.
Somebody's just commented that before you said it.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Sophie do that one.
God, Sophie's quite clever, isn't she?
Don't boost her ego.
Did you know that you can't stand on the doorstep and shake your doormat outside? That is against the law. You have to do it before 8 a.m. I have no idea why. I don't know what happens at 8 a.m. that makes it traumatic for you to shake your rug. So it's like, you know, my rug in the kitchen, if I took that out the front and shook it now, they could come and arrest me.
Good.
But I don't know why.
I don't know why.
No, we need to find out. This is the funniest one. Did you know that there is a Salmon Act
Oh, this one was quite funny.
Salmon is in fish. There is a Salmon Act 1986, which means you cannot handle a salmon or act suspiciously with a salmon. You can't look suspicious while holding a salmon. You can get arrested for it.
How would you look suspicious with a salmon?
You can carry a cod, you can carry an eel, but do not be seen with a salmon.
You can be looking suspicious with some tuna, but not salmon.
Yeah. And it's simply because it's something to do with illegal salmon being brought into the country and people selling it illegally down back streets. So if anybody's lingering in a back street holding a salmon, they get arrested.
He's giving a drug dealer, but it's like, do you want some salmon instead?
Yeah, it's like a fish dealer. It's like a fish dealer. If you go to a drive-through like KFC and you have to pay using your phone,
like Apple Pay or something,
you can get arrested. You've got to sort that out. Sort it out, do your puzzle. You can actually get arrested if you pay by your phone with your engine still running and with your handbrake off.
Using your phone.
So as soon as you get to the drive-through to pardon, I've got hiccups. You have to turn your engine off, put your handbrake on, or you can get arrested because it's seen as using your mobile phone while your engine's running, which is against the law. It's against the law to play knock door run, which was one of my favourite games when I was younger. I used to like irritating all the neighbours. So I'd go and run, knock the door,
irritate people,
and then run and hide and watch the neighbours come out and go, "Who's been knocking my door?"
You're cheeky, I would never do that.
Never got fined for it. They've got to catch you first, didn't they?
Wow, I would not have that mindset. That's a terrible mindset.
With ring doorbells nowadays, you could get caught for it.
Ring doorbells catch everything.
Yeah,
you know?
I can't actually see somebody getting it. They might just get like a smack on the wrist or a warning. I wouldn't see somebody get arrested for it.
So knock door run is so funny.
Yeah.
That's cheeky.
Okay, what are my thoughts on the riots that are happening? I think it's madness. Yeah, I think it's absolute madness. What do you think? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I don't understand why you fight violence with violence. If you're unhappy with something that's happened that's violent, why would you go out and fight it with more violence and hurt more innocent people? And I'm not going to go into it too much, but I do believe a lot of these people are jumping on the bandwagons and they're going out to riot just to get free stuff. And I think most of the violent people are the people who are doing the riots. So I think that it's just an excuse to be violent and try and get away with it. I just think it's wrong. And I'm hoping to God that we don't get any. I have heard that Birmingham, there may be riots next weekend. There may be something happening in Warsaw.
What, in Birmingham?
Yeah, on the 17th. There's possibly something happening today in Warsaw. But I just can't understand it. It's a very sad world we live in, really. But just stay safe. Sort of stuff, yeah. Just stay safe and stay out of it. And don't go anywhere that you shouldn't be. Yeah, back onto what are they even about?
Oh, the riots.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it's to do with the lad who killed them children stabbed the children.
Oh yeah, Taylor Swift like
dancing. Yeah. But I mean, there's been a lot of publicity around the fact that he was an illegal immigrant. Get my words out. An illegal immigrant, which isn't the case at all. He was actually born in the UK. And the chap in question who done the stabbing, as far as we're aware, has actually got learning difficulties. He's got autism, which isn't an excuse. But there is some people whose brains are not wired the same as everybody else's. And it's such a horrible thing that's happened. But going out and causing more problems for more innocent people doesn't solve the problem. And I just think everyone should allow the police to deal with it, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I can understand why people are fearful to go out.
I don't like immigrants, so I'm going to break into Poundland. Poundland.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand it. And
no, it's true though, yeah.
I was mentioning to Els the other day that there was, I've been around when there was some riots last time. It's been about 13 years ago. And every single day, I'll check my memories on my Facebook. And yesterday or the day before, I think it was actually 13 years to the day from the last riots that was in the area. And there used to be a Staples up the road from us, and they just smashed it and was running off with computers and stuff. It's like they're not doing it to prove a point; they're just doing it to take what they can. And it's like the football. It's like I don't understand why there's violence at football. You know, you're going to watch a game, whether you lose or win. I don't see why you've got to attack the people on the other side. It just makes no sense to me. But I do worry about children. Well, I worry about everybody, to be fair. And you know, all this about the colour of your skin and what race you are and what religion you are, it's ridiculous. I don't know if anybody's heard of Will Mellor. He used to be 2 pints lager and a packet of crisps, and he does his own podcast and stuff like that. And he's actually done a podcast, and he was like, please everybody stop, because he's got a mixed race daughter, as I have. And his daughter's sort of 18 and she's absolutely petrified. She doesn't want to leave the house because she's worried that because of the colour of her skin she might be attacked. So it's not on. It's not on. Yeah, football fans. Yeah, I know. Football fans.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true.
I wouldn't even like to go to a football match, to be fair, because I just can't understand it. And there needs to be more stuff in place about drinking while you're at football as well. Because I know people that smuggle booze into every football match, and no, they don't get checked. And then you can buy drinks when you're there as well. It's just stupid.
True. Yeah.
Because alcohol and violence, once you mix them two together, it's a disaster.
Yep.
Absolute disaster. But going back to hang on. Yeah, they are Alfie, 100%.
People always take things too far now.
Yeah,
yes,
they do. It's just a shame that the world is as it is, and people should just be peaceful and live together. And also, you've got to remember that during COVID, and even way before COVID, there was lots of people with mental health problems. And although it's not an excuse, maybe if the government dealt with mental health issues instead of arresting everybody who probably doesn't need arrested, they need medical assistance, then there would be a big difference in the world. But you have to wait 6 years to get a counselling session. It's absolute madness. No wonder there's so many mentally ill people in the world. Yeah, that is true, Alfie. It is true. And what I will say is the Asian community especially are being affected, I think. And I always remember when my mum was very ill with cancer, nearly every single carer that came to our door to care for my mum was Asian. And my mum wouldn't have lived as long as she did and had such a comfortable end to her life if it was not for the carers that looked after her. So I do agree. It's madness. It's absolute madness. So while we carry on talking about the police, we'll go back quickly to what is it?
The inconceivable laws?
Yeah, the inconceivable laws. Because there is, I don't get violent, but I get mouthy. And there's one thing here that's really annoying me. In London, it is against the law to jump in front of somebody in a queue for the tube. Why is there not a law about jumping in front of people for the bus? Because, honest to God, I have been so mad at times. You know, you're standing at the front of the queue waiting for the bus, and there's people having a fag 10 foot behind you, and the bus pulls up and they just walk straight in front of you and get on the bus.
Yeah.
It's like there's no common sense. You just wait in a line. You're more going to get on the bus regardless. But no. But in London, if you jump in front of a queue for the tube, you can get arrested. This was a funny one.
Point. Oh, yeah. That one's funny.
The Scottish law states that boys under 10, it is illegal for a boy under 10 to see a naked mannequin. And you was like, yeah, I get that. Why did you get it?
Because it's a naked mannequin, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's no parts and that, you know, there's no willy or vagina. It's just like smooth.
Oh, true. But I just felt like under 10, it's quite a young age. So
they have sex education at school when you're about 8.
No, it's when you're 11 or something. Yeah, that's why it's under 10. Because you get sex education in year 6, which is 10 to 11.
You're telling me they've not picked up a book and seen a naked person, or they've clicked on a video and seen somebody? Now, I can't see the point of trying to avoid a naked mannequin. And why only in Scotland? Why not in England and Ireland?
Because they don't.
Why
think
have
like
they got to be
Scotland.
different?
They don't think like Scotland.
Did you know that you cannot have a pigsty outside the front of your house? You can have 10 in your back garden, but you can't have one out the front. So if you want to keep pigs, keep them at the back. You can get arrested for that. You can get arrested for killing a swan.
This one I knew.
Yeah, I think there should be a law. You get arrested if you kill a geese as well. Because I love geese. One of my
So
favourite.
just because you love them, people can't kill them?
Yeah, I don't think you should kill them.
That's very
Did you know
selfish.
that Sandwell Council go around culling geese? And do you know what they do?
Oh, yeah.
They remove the female from the nest and they pierce all the eggs so that the eggs do not hatch. And then the mum sits on there depressed for weeks and weeks and weeks waiting for it. They nearly starve waiting for the babies to hatch, and they never hatch.
That's so
And I think that's a
upsetting.
horrible, horrible thing to do.
Oh my god, I'm good. I wanted a pigsty at the front of my house. Me too.
I won't tell on ya, Alfie. I won't tell on ya. I'd like a big pot-bellied pig.
I don't think you want to farm at this point because you said you wanted a
I want
cow.
a farm. Well, you know, if you want a farm and you mow in a field in front of your house, could you still not have a pigsty at your front then?
I guess not.
We need to check
That's
that
crazy.
out. So you can't kill a swan. Apparently, all swans are owned by the royal family. So you can't kill swans. And on top of that, you cannot take your dog to go and breed with a corgi at the palace. Palace dogs cannot be bred with any other dog. That's against the law as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you cannot walk along the pavement carrying a plank of wood and get arrested. You can load them into the car and you can load them out of the car, but it's a nuisance and a danger to carry it along the footpath. And you can get arrested for that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My nan lives on a farm and trust me, you don't want a pig, they stink. Well, she
I've got no
can't
sense of smell. Say, I could have ferrets and everything, it wouldn't bother me. I mean, nobody would come to visit because the house would stink.
You're antisocial anyway, so
Yeah,
I
that
don't
is
think you'd
true.
mind. But
that is true.
no, I personally wouldn't want a stinky pig. So you can keep the stinky pig.
I could feed you to the pig.
No thanks, I don't really want to be eaten by a stinky pig.
But
I don't think you'd want to eat me either.
But you like goats.
Yeah, goats are nice, they do smell as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't keep one.
I've got a lovely video of Ellie nearly crying because she befriended a goat and we couldn't bring it home with us.
No, it did like me a lot.
It followed you everywhere, didn't it?
Well, it didn't follow me everywhere, but it did follow me a little bit. I was like, oh.
It was so cute though. It kept putting its head down on her belly, look, for fuss. It was lovely. I should get a horse. No.
No, I do like horses.
I like horses.
They'd be difficult to look after, but I do like horses.
I think I like horses from a distance, but they're dangerous. Very dangerous.
That's true.
I've heard so many people who've had horses all their lives and then been trampled on them. But trampled on by a horse.
My favourite animal used to be a horse for a very long time. And I've always wanted horse riding lessons.
Really?
Yeah. I think I'd be very cool if I had a horse.
Yeah, I'd rather a donkey.
Oh, true. Donkeys are really cute.
I do like donkeys. You know, the miniature ponies.
Yeah, the
Miniature ponies are nice. Yeah.
They're my size anyway, so I mean, it's a win, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I do think so.
My cousin does horse riding. I know a lot of people that do horse riding, and I'm very, very jealous.
There is a horse riding thing at Sandwell Valley, but I just don't know. I think you have to book like 6 months in advance.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I love monkeys. We know Finn.
Yes, we know Finn. Orangutans are my favourite. Oh, say, I need to find that orangutan
Alfie
out,
has
you know.
a Shetland pony. That's so cute.
Who is Alfie? Where is he? Where does he live? And where can I come and visit you?
That's so funny. She's going to try and stalk you now.
Yeah, and thank you for saying that accent is class. Because we're from West Bromwich.
Ew, stop.
Well, our last
I
law.
didn't ask for this accent.
Last law. You can't sound your horn. You know when you're angry and you beep beep, you can get arrested for that. And even if you're parked up and you beep outside somebody's house to get their attention, if it's between 11:30 on a night and 7 a.m. in the morning, you can get You can get arrested for it. So there is our laws.
There was
So,
no need.
Johnny,
I'm from West Brom. Oh,
who is?
oh, I don't know your name. Up the toffees.
Oh, okay.
I live in Sutton at the moment. Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't want to be from West Bromwich, rubbish.
I'm from Wolvo, but my nan lives in Wales.
Do you know how sad we are?
Wales.
I actually lived in Cornwall for 12 years and moved back here.
Yeah, I still don't know why you did it.
Sad
You
am
know.
I? But you know what? I actually prefer the Brummie accent to the Cornish. All right, my lover.
Oh no, the Cornish one's nice.
All right, my petrol. All right, my flower. And smooth down your dog.
The paper didn't deserve that. Yeah, I think so as well. But
yeah, well, I got handout from writing all them laws down because I was going to screenshot it and then realised I couldn't read it off my phone because it was over there, and I can't read it for Ellie's phone because Ellie's too busy reading the comments that I can't see over there because
if I lived in Cornwall, I'd never come back. Well, me too, but she came back because she's a bit silly, isn't she?
Well, there was other reasons why we came back, to be fair, but yeah.
Cornish actually reminds me of a sunflower.
No, I like sunflowers. Oh, look what happened. Stay there.
Oh gosh.
I'm running.
She's running.
I'm running.
She's running. It's
taking me a long time. It's taking me a long time, but I'm running. Look what happened. So that sad face.
Can we get a sad face?
That was
in
my
the comments?
sunflower that was in the garden, and some little shitty animal or something has snapped it off.
No.
I want it stripped all over my trousers.
Yeah, can we get sad faces for the sunflower?
I don't know if you can see, but it even had, look, little baby buds that have not had chance to open yet. And no one probably
Is it dead?
We're never going to see them.
It's not dead as of yet. We're going to try and salvage it.
It's so sad. Okay, enough. Enough. You think it's a fox? We haven't had a fox. If I had a fox, I'd be really excited. I think it's a rat.
Finn says stay there as if we can move.
I think we may have a rat that comes under the fence because we've got a hole under the fence. And it's either that or a magpie or something's landed on it. Or possibly. Because we have pigeons and that, and they tend to fight in the garden, and I think something's knocked it over and killed it. So we're going to try and salvage it anyway. Because what you don't know about us, I'll quickly tell you this before we finish because we're leaving soon. Yes. We used to do it at Ellie's plant sale.
Oh yeah.
When my mum passed away, we bought some sunflower seeds and we grew them. And Els decided that we'd try and make some money for cancer research by selling these sunflowers. And we ended up sort of growing loads of other plants and selling them for years. We made probably over 1,000.
It was quite a lot, you know.
Yeah, probably getting on for £2,000 over the space of a few years. And we haven't done it for the last couple of years because Ellie's been quite busy with GCSEs and the greenhouse collapsed and things like that. But at one point, we got about 200 sunflowers and I was tending to all of them. And we ended up keeping 10 that grew to about 7 foot tall, didn't they?
Yeah.
And when Els was little, well, I say little, he was about 12. No, probably about 10 when we done it the first time.
Yeah, I was quite young.
Yeah. We named all the sunflowers, every single one of them. But even at a young age, Ellie believed that we couldn't sex the sunflowers. You couldn't tell if it was a male or a female.
Yeah, so we gave them gender-neutral names.
Yeah, gender-neutral names. So we had Sam, which could have been Sam or Samantha. We had...
we had Alex.
We had George, which could be Georgia.
George, yeah.
Or George. We had Alex, which could have been Alexander or Alexandra. There was loads of different ones, weren't there?
Yeah, I can't recall them now.
Yeah, we had Lee, which could be Leanne or Lee. And we used to go out every morning. That was our ritual before she went to school in the morning. We had to go out and say hello to every sunflower boy name, didn't we? And then when the first sunflower died, I had decided to cut its head off so we could keep the seeds. And
yes, I remember, yeah.
Ellie she sort of proper cried.
Did I cry?
Yeah, he cried. And I think that might have been Georgia. I think that was like our main one.
Big up George.
Yeah.
Is George your favourite?
Yeah, George. Oh, look, Sophie's had foxes in the garden.
I think foxes are really cute, to be fair. I like the sounds that they make.
And you've got a pet fox? Oh, see, I watch all these videos of people like feeding the foxes in the gardens.
We don't get any foxes.
You throw like chicken pieces out from, they all come right up. And have you seen the people that stroke the foxes and they get excited and they scream like cats with excitement? They're just so cute. I just love them. I love them. Is there anything else that we want to talk about? Because we've kind of finished, haven't we?
Yeah, we are kind of finished.
Unless anybody wants to ask us any questions. We'll give you a couple of minutes and then we might go off.
Yeah, any discussions or questions we can discuss or we can wrap up. Have you seen the man that tamed a seagull? No, we almost did. But we gave him away to the geese, didn't we?
No, have you seen the man? Like a video of the man who tamed a seagull?
Yeah, and I'm saying no.
No.
But we almost did.
Yeah, we had a baby seagull. We didn't know what it was and it was deadly. It was because the mum and dad was trying to kill us, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
So I had to like wrap it in a towel and take it down to like...
You gave it to the geese.
Befriend the geese. I didn't give it... It's not like I fed it to the geese.
No,
I took it down to live with the geese and the ducks and we went back the next day and it was still there when it, it was just chilling. Yeah. Oh, look, baby fox. You see, I'd love a baby fox.
That'd be so
I love
cute.
him. When we had a squirrel,
to be fair.
We had the squirrel. The squirrel was beautiful, wasn't he?
Oh, do you still want another squirrel, you know?
Yeah. We had a beautiful squirrel. It was gorgeous, called Sid. We've had quite a lot of rescued things, haven't we? We've had rescued rabbits and that. But nothing like major.
Talked about the rescued animals, haven't we?
We've had nothing major like a fox or anything like that.
No, the fox would not get on with the dogs though, unfortunately. So
No.
I think it's for the best that we don't have any foxes.
Tell you one thing I would not want to have is a sheep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't like them very much.
They don't
do
much
much
significance, yeah.
I don't feel like sheep have much of a personality.
I don't think I can make it next Saturday because I'm going on holiday. Screw you then.
Yeah, screw you, Sophie. Where are you going? Where are you going next week?
No,
she's always doing exciting things.
Don't ask, she'll make you jealous. She'll go like Wales or something.
No, it's probably going abroad. You watch, it's going to be somewhere sunny abroad.
Probably.
Go on, tell us. You know you want to.
I see it, she's going Cornwall. I can read it from here.
I hate her. Who is Sophie? Who is she? Who is she? Get rid of that.
I was going to say Cornwall.
Sophie, you're banned. You're not having your own podcast no more. You're banned.
Everyone's going Cornwall.
Everyone's going Cornwall. I haven't been back to Cornwall for so long.
I can fit in a suitcase.
You can't fit. Me in a suitcase, Ellie in a suitcase.
No, you don't fit, but I fit. You should take me.
Ellie's brother, the 2 dogs and a bird.
I fit in a suitcase. You can take me.
You're not coming to Cornwall without me.
I am.
You're not?
I am.
Even the twins went away and they went to both of my favourite places and posted pictures all over Facebook of my 2 favourite places that I haven't been to for ages. So,
Cornwall
Crantock Beach.
Oh, yeah.
And bloody Dawlish Warren in Devon.
I went in April as well. Then why are you going again?
I don't. I've gone off that. I've gone right off that. I don't know who she is.
You go every year, but at least sometimes twice.
Yeah, I used to go twice a year when we was young as well.
We need to go.
I can't afford it with the dogs. That's the problem.
We need to go camping in Cornwall.
Well, tell your dad to sort the tent out. Who's gonna? If we don't drive, are we gonna get a tent and all the stuff for camping?
Hike
to Cornwall. You're gonna hike to Cornwall. We're not gonna hike to Cornwall, love. It's ain't gonna happen.
Someone says hi.
I have realised that every single episode of this podcast, Sophie is apologising for something.
Yeah, because Sophie's always in the wrong. Sophie's always in the wrong.
Oh dear me. Right, on that note, I'm going to go and watch.
You can get a train to Cornwall, but it takes ages. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's very expensive. Booked a holiday. We didn't end up going, unfortunately, because I split up with the chap I was with at the time. But we booked a holiday to Cornwall, and the train tickets was going to cost more than the holiday for the whole week.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like something like £600 for the holiday and nearly £800 for train tickets. So it was absolutely ridiculous.
I'll bring you some chocolate back from the chocolate shop.
No, I don't want that.
I want chocolate.
No, I want Cornish ice cream. But proper Cornish ice cream.
No, I want chocolate.
And there's no way I'm going to keep that frozen until you come back from Cornwall. So.
I'm going to Egypt. Why is everyone going away?
Oh, no. I don't want to go to Egypt anyway.
Why?
Oh no. No.
You seem like you have a very strong opinion on
It's
this.
scared of people with guns. You have to stay in your own surroundings all the time. No.
No, get a camel. That's what I want to do, ride a camel.
I'm so uncomfortable, apparently.
Yeah, because they're
Really
so something,
uncomfortable.
isn't it?
Yeah. I'd like to go to Spain, I think. Just,
Mm.
yeah. I don't think I can cope with the heat abroad.
Yeah, but people keep telling me the heat abroad's different, like it's bearable. So I actually don't know. I think we just need to go over to like find out. Someone says I'm going to Greece. I think I'm going abroad next year. We're scaring people with guns.
I know one of my mates.
I didn't know this.
One of my mates went to stay in like a complex in Egypt, and it's like a massive complex. It's all walled. And the gates, if you want to go out the gate off the complex, there's like people with guns that sort of escort you on outdoor trips because there's so many people that just want to kill you for your stuff. Like mug you and stuff. And
that is crazy.
Take your gold and that.
You know what, Alfie? Good luck in Egypt. You have fun. Tell us how it goes. Tell us if you survive.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if he comes back and he comes on the podcast, you don't need to know he survived. He's on there.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Heat aboard is so much better than the heat. Yeah, apparently the heat's like bearable. Because literally, why am I dying in like 21 degrees over here?
Yeah. I know. As soon as it reaches like 18 degrees here, I've had enough. I just don't like it.
And when Egypt, it's not bad. Egypt is really hot.
Yeah.
It was over 30 in Bulgaria. I know someone who's just coming back from Bulgaria because she's from there.
Who's that?
Ivayla.
Oh, Ivayla.
But apparently it's really nice over there. It looks really nice.
I don't know. I'd like to go to Switzerland or something. Just somewhere.
Switzerland.
Yeah. Switzerland.
I've never heard anyone say I want to go to Switzerland. I've never heard that.
I'd like to go to Canada.
See, it's not bad. Don't scare me. Yeah, don't scare people.
Okay, Egypt's fine. Egypt's fine. There's nobody with machine guns and machetes over there. You'll be fine.
She's very negative. So
what can I just say? We're talking about riots and that. Like, I'm not against like Egyptian people or anything like that. I'm just saying that there is a lot of security in Egypt because there is a lot.
Yeah, but she's very negative. So if you give her any scenario, she will make it.
Look, Sophie wants to go to Canada, and I really want to go to Ireland. I really want to go to like Southern Ireland.
Oh, okay.
I like the Irish accents.
Oh, me too, to be fair.
But I do prefer the Southern to the Northern accents, to be fair.
I don't know the difference.
Oh, I do.
Worrying that we're not posh enough.
Yeah.
That's literally how I felt. You know what? I literally went to a museum in Birmingham and I felt like an odd one out. Because it was literally just like people walking around quietly, like admiring like art and stuff like that. I literally felt, yeah.
You felt dead common.
So to go abroad somewhere, and you said you was going to a 5-star hotel. Yeah, I would feel so out of place, honestly.
Oh, Sophie's got family in Ireland. Can you ask him if we can come and stay for a holiday? And bring two dogs and a bit.
That's crazy.
What I'd like to is I need to get my driving licence. I need to pass my test.
Yeah, you do.
And then I need to win some money to buy a camper van. And I just want to go travelling.
Like presidents have stayed in that hotel. I would not be going there.
Right, so getting out of hand. Why have you heard stuff tonight then?
I've absolutely no clue on the riots, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I had some text messages saying that there might be some stuff going on in Warsaw. But I haven't really heard anything.
Mum wants a caravan.
I just want a motorhome.
Yeah, exactly, like a mobile home, a home on wheels.
Yeah.
And then we can like permanently live in it.
I think so. I think it'd be a good idea.
I keep seeing people like transform vans into like homes, like a mobile home, and they just look so nice. Like I want to do it.
Because I think
if I could drive, I'd actually like live in one.
Yeah, because if you go camping, you got to think of all the equipment you need to go camping. You don't just need to take a tent. You need like your little stove and your cups and
your tiny little stove.
Yeah, and your little seats to sit on outside and and all that other stuff. But with a camper van, like you've got your own kitchen and everything's in there, right? Everything's ready. You
should have a competition about who can pass the driver's test first. That's a really good idea.
But to be fair, my problem is I can't find my driving licence. It's like lost in the world. Because what happened, I don't know if anybody else has heard of this, but I had my provisional driving licence when I was like 17. And then I failed my driving test and I got frustrated and I cut it up and threw it in the bin. I said, that's it.
crazy.
I haven't learned to drive no more. And I've plodded along through life wishing I'd learned to drive. And then suddenly I've made a decision that, you know what, I need to take some driving lessons and try and pass my test. So I've phoned up the DVLA to say, can I please have my provisional licence back? And the question was, where did you apply for your licence? You need the address that you actually applied for the licence. But I was a bit of like a gypsy at the time. And I moved around a lot. I spent some time at home and I was stayed at my partner's for a bit. Then I was in my own flat. Then we moved to Cornwall, all in the space of like 18 months. I gave them every address that I lived at and they kept saying, no, it's not on the system. It's not on the system. They said, I am on the system, but they cannot provide me with my licence until I provide them the right address. So now they're saying I've got to send some money off to a private investigator to investigate my licence. And I just don't see why I should.
No
if they can already tell me I'm on the system. So, see, I couldn't do a motorbike. My balance ain't very good. I think I'd just fall off and kill myself. Well, I would. I think motorcycles are really like dangerous. I don't even like bikes. I'm not very good on a bike. I've got no balance.
I would just redo it.
Yeah. Well, I've asked if I could apply for a new licence and they've told me now because I've already got one. But I just can't have it until I give them the details.
You are literally stuck there and I think I'll pass before you.
Yeah. Do you know what? I want you to make that my mission next week. I need to phone the DVLA back up, explain it to him and ask for the address to send the money to for the private investigator to do it. Because apparently it takes up to 12 months for him to find it. And
Wow.
I don't understand why it takes 12 months for him to find it when they're saying to me, yes, I've pressed a button and I can see that you have one on the computer, but I just can't give it to you.
That is so stupid.
So I've got to pay somebody to investigate, pressing a button, finding it and giving it to me.
Motorbikes look good, but I'd defo die.
Yeah, I'd defo die as well.
Nothing.
I think so.
If you get a new licence, you can redo your driving test.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah.
I need to, but I can't get. They won't let me get a new one. I've just got to. It's got to be a replacement, but they won't replace it without my address. So I don't know. But I guarantee. But I'm going to.
Let's discuss though. What car would you get when you pass your driver's test? What car would you get?
A Mini Cooper or a Honda Civic.
Yes, that's so right.
Or a Honda Civic.
Because
I do like Hondas.
I remember before I really wanted like a very like cool car, but I think Mini Coopers are so adorable.
I want a white one with yellow sunflowers all over.
They're so cute. Oh my god! But I really like the cream ones. I like the cream Mini Coopers. I think those are really cute.
I do like Volkswagen Beetles as well. To be fair, yeah. I could see me driving around in a little Beetle with a sunflower on the top. I really think it's got to have a even if it's sunflower stickers, it's got to be
you need
some
to get one of them like things that you can stick it in your car and it like wobbles back and forth and it should be like a sunflower.
Yeah,
you should get one of them.
Granddad had one of them in his car.
With like shades on or something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. What?
People are talking about cars and you're losing
me. You're losing me as well because I know nothing about cars.
I know nothing about cars.
I've even said when I do my driving lessons, I'm only going to learn in an automatic.
Oh, you only do an automatic?
Yeah, because I can't multitask. I've discovered the older I've got, the less I can multitask. So I can't keep my eyes on the road and check what gear I'm in. And I'm too thick to know what gear I'm in without looking. And people keep saying, it'll come naturally to you. Don't, because I'm just thick.
Yeah, I've been told to learn manual first. I think I'd probably learn manual first. If it's too difficult, then I'll have to do automatic. But
so the thing is, when I took my test, I'd already done my theory and passed my theory, but it was in the years before this hazard awareness thing has come into effect. So that's something new I'd have to figure out as well. And I'm not very good with
you know what, Sophie has a good point. She says, I'll just find the cheapest car because of insurance. I'm going to learn manual first. Yeah, I've been told to learn manual. Yeah. If it's too difficult,
I can't see you driving, to be fair.
I can't see me driving, I'll be really honest.
Yeah. I can't even see you on a bike, even a pedal bike.
No, I can't ride a bike. I think I'm going to get an electric scooter.
I've told you I'm going to buy one of them mini bikes with the stabilisers on for it to practice.
Stop, that's so embarrassing. Stop.
you seen the time we need to go? We've been on an hour and a
We need
half.
to leave before you embarrass me.
Okay.
What's been said first? It's too small to be picked. Yeah, you know what? That's actually true.
Yeah.
You know the people. No.
Finn, have you got a bike? If you've got a bike, I need you to let Ellie have a go on your bike.
No, but
Please, I beg of you.
what I'm trying to say is, you know those people that literally have to pull their seat all the way to the front, or they have to get their car adjusted. That's going to be me.
You need one with the seats higher up, so you can see over the wheel.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my dream car is a Mini Cooper. It's just so cute.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's my conclusion.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be able to drive. I don't have one, but I'll get Laura's. I would not need a booster seat. Okay, we're gonna go. You can find our socials on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook.
Okay, guys, we're gonna stop because Ellie's gonna switch me off. She's not gonna let me finish the podcast. So listen,
on YouTube.
Now stop.
As well.
Stop. We're gonna do it. Sit up. Look, I'm gonna get done for
I'm
told.
so offended. Oh my god.
Could just see it. She's left the room.
You can do the ending on your own. You can do the ending on your own.
Okay, so for the ending, you can find us on YouTube at ellou.world. You can find us on TikTok at ellou.world. You can find us on Instagram at ellou.world. You can find us. What's the other one? Facebook. You can find us on Facebook at ellou.world. Or you can email us your stories or email us abuse for Ellie at ellou.world@gmail.com. I did it all, Ellie. Ellie's just giggling to herself in the kitchen.
No, I'm
still picturing her having a booster seat. It's so funny. Right, guys, so I'm going to say goodbye now. Els, you're going to come and say goodbye? Please. Right, bye.